Hello everyone, here we go. So we're going to clear out some emails here. As you can see, this is a brand new thing that I'm using. It's just a screen recorder. That's literally all it is. It's just recording the screen. That's all I'm using. You can see, you can finally see the other people that I have hired. There's the whole roster right there. You can check that out yourself. I'm just running through the roster there, so you can look who's that. Here, let me show you the Brian Clark thing. That's all the gimmicks you can change him to. So it's like Wrath and Nightstalker. So whoever did this mod did a great job. They just didn't, as I said, when I load up Smoky Mountain, I've got to put all the people there into tag teams. Like the tag teams are there, they're just not active. So it's really weird. You have to activate the tag teams. Sean Mooney and that, I'm probably going to, before the next thing comes out, I'm going to have to like pick one or the other to use. But I think I'll use Sean Mooney for the shows and Brian Caudle or whatever his name is as the guy for the events, because literally they are, it says in the thing, as you'll see, they're clashing. So there's a lot of edits in this video. You get to see the entire week. I thought I'd show it to you, so just show you how little you are actually missing. As you can see, yes, I did pick up the Undertaker. I said that last time. Still haven't managed to sign Ron Simmons yet, but you'll see that in this episode. There you go. There's the screen recorder thing there that I'm using. Just pay no attention to the screen recorder. But yeah. I had to pause this a number of times just because, as you can see, it takes forever. I was scrolling and scrolling through this as I was editing it. That the amount of things I have to get rid of. Yeah, some more people accepting offers, working for other places. Sorry, I just can't make it out on this small screen that I got here. But yeah, there is a lot of people working elsewhere. Tommy Rich is not happy with me because there was a thing that happened beforehand, before the last show, and I'd punish him for it. I probably went a little bit overboard, but I don't think I did by that much. But so he's slightly ticked off at me. But I can't do anything about that now because I'm in debt, and they'll stay that way until the end of '95. Usually, I cannot get out of debt completely until the beginning of '96. But once '96 rolls around, that's where the money starts rolling in, guys. Here I'm just gonna, I think I'm showing, yeah, these are the cards for WWF. You can see them while you're going through. There's a FMW card, main evented by the Gladiator. That is Mike Awesome in a different gimmick. There's WCW. Not a lot going on there, as you can see. I like to keep my matches short and sweet, but and get as many people on the roster as I can. Yeah, here we go again. There's another edit there. I had to pause the game, pause the thing there for a minute while it's doing its thing. More people just like, you'll find it if you're playing the Smoky Mountain mod, you'll do a lot of this. Here we go. We finally got Ron Simmons signed. I'm turning him babyface, and he's going to be my top babyface of my company here. That's what it is, and he's got the badass gimmick, and that will actually help. You'll see going forward. But the main thing you've got to realize is later on, you'll realize that you've got to do a lot. Something's wrong. Something's different with this mod. I can't remember, but like I feel like I should be succeeding faster than I am. But yeah, that's not happening at the moment. But not a lot of stuff that is affecting us. It's just that you'll find that a lot of your roster will be working for other companies. They'll hamper their availability, and yeah, we're just cruising right through this. Here's the Smoky Mountain. Will be happening tonight. I didn't edit this out, damn it. I think Yeah, I just let it run for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Just running through here. 78. Like as you can see, Steve Austin's injured. Can't use him yet. And we're just gonna run through. Show you me setting up the thing. I believe I set up a tag team match here. Yeah, between. Yeah, we've got Ron Simmons. We're gonna place him in there. We're gonna and the Undertaker because why not? I like the Undertaker and Buddy Landell and Terry Gordy. As you'll pay attention to what going forward, they're going to be my top heels. And one thing I should let you guys know is keep an eye on that Terry Gordy contract, because eventually he'll just won't he won't stick around. So eventually, yeah, you're just gonna have to job him out. This is where I stuff up. I meant to put Ron Simmons and that in the other thing, and then I go, whoops, no, I've got to flip them around. Ron Simmons, The Undertaker, and yeah, that's me doing my thing. Working with a smaller roster is actually easier, you'll find, going forward. Because like WCW and WWE's rosters like huge. You want to use as many people as you possibly can. That's my theory, because you got all that money and everything. It's just really hard in 95 to get anything really going. Once 96 rolls around, you'll find it is easy to get everything up and running. This is, and I just have a normal TV opening. Yeah, and Terry Gordy, Undertaker, and it should be Ron Simmons. There we go. Going forward, you just if you got the smaller roster and you got like an hour show, you'll find you don't really need to do that much. I don't have before and after shows. I don't see the point in doing that. You're on TV, and right now I've got to save money. I really do, because I'm in debt. I got to get out of debt, so I'm gonna not throw everything up against the wall, but I'm gonna be pretty conservative in what I'm doing. Like I've got to use the big names that I've got loaned, because otherwise, guess what? They throw temper tantrums, and then I have to pay them all. Not much. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a rock and roll versus rock and roll versus Heavenly Bodies match. That's not, believe it or not, this is actually not going to work out well for me. For some reason, they just come in with like a D or something. It's really weird. Spoilers, sorry. Tainted Victory, yeah, and watch. Robert Gibson here is going to throw a hissy fit. Yeah, there he is. No, I'm not losing. Well, okay, fine. You won't. Ricky Morton will probably get the pin there. The Punisher, that's someone I probably won't keep. From the looks of things, that's Bull Buchanan, so guess what? He's not going to stick around. Brian Clark, he's not doing well, so guess what? I'm going to shove him in against the Dirty White Boy, and guess what? Yeah, Brian Clark's going to friggin' crush him. I prefer to keep everything, all the matches competitive. I don't see the point in someone just dominating someone. Unless they really start ticking me off. Guess what? That's the way that will happen. I'm talking a lot here. I don't use Jerry Lawler on this show. Some people might think that's a mistake. But I'm using Undertaker, and I can't afford to use both of them. And I've just hired Ron Simmons, so that's probably going to help. That's just Al Snow and Boo Bradley. Boo Bradley, you probably know better as Balls Mahoney. For some reason, they list him as an extremist. I don't think he was really in Smoky Mountain. I've got to watch some more Smoky Mountain. There is some up on the network. We're coming up on the final card here, and then we're going to run through everything really quick. So, yeah, that's got a rate at the opening's got a rating B. Jim Cornette helped out there. Ron Simmons' badass gimmick got a B- grade. That's good. D- for this match. Well, think about who's involved. Body Blaze and the Punisher. Not a lot going on there. The interview got a C+. That's good. That's good. I hand that off to Jim Cornette. This got D+. That's not unexpected. Not a lot going on between those two. Yeah. Rock and Roll versus the... This was actually very surprising. Usually you would think these two would get a pretty high rating, but no, they didn't. That's really weird to me. I figured that would at least get a C+. Here we go. Undertaker, Ron Simmons, B- grade. That's good. That's very good. C- on this. That's not too bad. Better than the last rating they got. B- for this. That's good. And they show increased popularity in one region. That's we're getting going. We're not doing everything right, but we're getting going. That's it, guys. Not much else to say. Bye.